Namaste to all. Ram Ram Ram. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sahana Bhavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Namaste to all. Ram Ram Ram. Today is the 8th class of Sundara Kandam. We are doing the Sarga 1, Samudra Langhanam, where Hanuman is crossing over the ocean. We have done until verses 120, verses 1 to 120. We will be doing the next set of 20 verses today after quickly revising 101 to 120. Let's begin with the Dhyana Shloka. Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadhanam Dhyaye Sarva Vignopashantaye Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaye Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Buddhirbalam Yashodhairyam Nirbhayatvam Arogata Ajadyam Vakpatutvam Cha Hanumat Smaranad Bhavet. Manojavam Marutatuल्य Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtham Vatatmajam Vanarayutam Mukhyam Shri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadye. Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Kritamastakāņjalim Bhāshpavari Paripurnalochanam Marutim Namata Rakshasantakam Kujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shaka Bande Valmiki Kokilam. Sundara Kandam, Prathama Sargaha, Samudra Langhanam. Saraswati ji.
Ram Ram Vaniji.
Namaste. Ram Ram. Just give me 1 second. Just let me go to the slide. 151. No, we are doing 100, right? 100 to
101 to
120. Yeah. Ram Ram, go ahead.
Hiranyanaabho Mainako Nishamya Lavanambasaha Utpapata Jalaturnam Mahadhrumalatayutaha Sasagara Jalam Bhitva Babhuvabhyuttitastada Yata Jaladaram Bhitva Deeparashmirdivakaraha Samahatma Muhurtena Parvatas Salilavritah Darshayamasa Shringani Sagarena Niyojitah Shatakumbhamayai Shringaihi Sakindara Mahoragaihi Adityodaya Sankashaihi Alikat Virivambaram Taptajambunadai Shringaihi Parvatasya Samuttitaihi Akasham Shastra Sankasham Abhavat Kanchana Prabham जातरूपमयैः शृङ्गैः भ्राजमानैः स्वयं प्रभैः आदित्यशतसङ्काशः सोऽभवत् गिरिसत्तमः
Second line. Second line.
आदित्यशतसङ्काशः सोऽभवत् गिरिसत्तमः.
Correct. Very good.
तमोत्थितमसङ्गेन हनुमान् नघ्रतस्थितम् मध्ये लवणतोयस्य विघ्नोऽयमिति निश्चितः सतमुच्छ्रितमत्यर्थम् महावेगो महाकविः उरसा पातयामास जीमूतमिव मारुतः स तथा पातितस्तेन कपिना पर्वतोत्तमः बुद्ध्वा तस्य कपेर्वेगं जघर्ष च ननन्द च तमाकाशगतं वीरम् आकाशे समुपस्थितः प्रीतो दृष्टमनावाक्यम् अब्रवीत् पर्वतः कपिम् मानुषं धारयन् रूपम् आत्मनः शिखरे स्थितः दुष्करं कृतवान् कर्म त्वमिदं
You start with Dushkaram again. Dushkaram
कृतवान् कर्म त्वमिदं वानरोत्तम निपत्य मम शृङ्गेषु विश्रमस्व यथा सुखम् राघवस्य कुले जातैः उदधि परिवर्धितः सत्त्वां रामहिते युक्तं प्रत्यर्चयति सागरः कृते च प्रतिकर्तव्यम् एष धर्मः सनातनः सोऽयं त्वत्प्रतिकाराति त्वत्तः सम्मानमर्हति.
Second line one more time.
सोऽयं त्वत्प्रतिकाराति त्वत्तः सम्मानमर्हति. Excuse me.
The third should be Mahapranah. Soyam tvat pratikararthi.
सोऽयं त्वत्प्रतिकाराति त्वत्तः सम्मानमर्हति. तन्निमित्तमनेनाहं बहुमानात् प्रचोदितः योजनानां शतं चापि कपिरेशं समाप्लुतः तव सानुषु विश्रान्तः शेषं प्रक्रमतामिति तिष्ठत्वं हरिशार्दूल मयि विश्रम्य गम्यताम् तदिदं गन्धवस्वादु कन्दमूलफलं बहु तदास्वाद्य हरिश्रेष्ठ विश्रान्तोऽनुगमिष्यसि अस्माकमपि सम्बन्धः कपिमुख्य त्वयास्ति वै प्रख्यातस्त्रिषु लोकेषु महागुणपरिग्रहः वेगवन्त प्लवन्तो ये प्लवगा मारुतात्मज तेषां मुख्यतमं मन्ये त्वामहं कपिकुञ्जर अतिथिः किल पूजार्हः प्राकृतोऽपि विजानता धर्मं जिज्ञासमानेन किं पुनस्त्वादृशो मगान्.
Excellent.
Thank you. Actually, I'm having sore throat. I was wondering.
There was strain in voice. Amazing. I think you have revised so much that it came like Ganga Pravaham when you were chanting. It came so beautifully, but you did not miss at any place, even Dvitva, when you were saying that this space, sometimes we will miss that, right? Not miss that also. And I think only one place which I corrected, You had missed the Mahaprana. That's all. So if I had to nitpick, that is all I had to say. Excellent, excellent.
Thank you, thank you. No, I was really wondering whether to cancel because the horrible voice it is today. But still, I didn't want to lose hope.
No, it was
Thank you.
it was Guru's blessings. Very beautiful. You have been with us since Bhagavad Gita, right?
Yeah, correct.
Correct. So I know you're one of the most sincere Jeshta Chatra, the elderly folks
Thank you. Everything your blessing only. Thank you.
Guru's blessing. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Wonderful. Ram Ram.
Ram Ram.
Looking for, I think today Aparna from Bombay is repeating. Aparna, I don't see your name. Can you just raise your hand in Zoom? Ah. Ram Ram, Namaste.
Ram Ram.
Ram. Can we start?
Yes, Vani.
Tvam hi deva varishthasya
Tvam hi deva varisthasya
marutasya mahatmanah
marutasya mahatmanah
putrastasyaiva vegena
putrastasyaiva vegena
sadrishah kapi kunjara.
sadrishah kapi kunjara.
Very good. Tvam hi deva varishthasya marutasya mahatmanah
Tvam hi deva varisthasya marutasya mahatmanah
putrastasyaiva vegena sadrishah kapi kunjara.
putrastasyaiva vegena sadrishah kapi kunjara.
पूजिते त्वयि धर्मज्ञ
पूजिते त्वयि धर्मज्ञ.
Very good. The dha is Mahaprana. Very good. Pujam prapnoti marutah
पूजां प्राप्नोति मारुतः
tasmat tvam pujaniyo me.
तस्मात् त्वं पूजनीयो मे.
Me is dirgha. Niyo me.
पूजनीयो मे.
Shrunu chapyatra karanam.
शृणु चाप्यत्र कारणम्.
Very good. Pujite tvayi dharmajna. Pujam prapnoti marutah.
पूजिते त्वयि धर्मज्ञ पूजां प्राप्नोति मारुतः
तस्मात् त्वं पूजनीयो मे शृणु चाप्यत्र कारणम्.
तस्मात् त्वं पूजनीयो मे शृणु चाप्यत्र कारणम्.
पूर्वं कृतयुगे तात
पूर्वं कृतयुगे तात
पर्वताः पक्षिणो भवन्.
पर्वताः पक्षिणो भवन्
तेऽभिजग्मुर्दिशः सर्वा
तेऽभिजग्मुर्दिशः सर्वा.
वेरी गुड. गरुडानिलवेगिनः
गरुडानिलवेगिनः
पूर्वं कृतयुगे तात पर्वताः पक्षिणो भवन्.
पूर्वं कृतयुगे तात पर्वताः पक्षिणो भवन्
तेभिजग्मुर्दिशः सर्वा गरुडानिलवेगिनः.
तेभिजग्मुर्दिशः सर्वा गरुडानिलवेगिनः.
Very good. So here we have the Visarga pronunciation, Parvataf Pakshino Bhavan, and then Tebhi Jagmur Dishas Sarva. There is a Sakaraha and Parvataf Pakshino Bhavan. These two we have to watch out. Tatasteshu Prayateshu
ततस्तेषु प्रयातेषु
Devasangha Saharshibihi.
देवसङ्घाः सहर्षिभिः.
Correct. Devasangha Saharshibihi.
देवसङ्घाः सहर्षिभिः.
Bhutani cha bhayam jagmuhu.
भूतानि च भयं जग्मुः.
Tesham patana shankaya.
तेषां पतनशङ्कया.
Tatasteshu prayateshu devasangha saharshibihi.
ततस्तेषु प्रयातेषु देवसङ्घाः सहर्षिभिः.
Bhutani cha bhayam jagmuhu. Tesham patana shankaya.
भूतानि च भयं जग्मुः. तेषां पतनशङ्कया.
Very good. Here there is a dvitva. Tatasteshu prayateshu. Sanghas saharshibhi. I think that's it. Tatah kruddha sahasrakshaha.
ततः क्रुद्धः सहस्राक्षः.
Kruddhas.
ततः क्रुद्धः सहस्राक्षः.
Very good. Parvatanam shatakratuhu.
पर्वतानां शतक्रतुः.
Shatakratuhu.
शतक्रतुः.
Tatah kruddha sahasrakshaha.
ततः क्रुद्धः सहस्राक्षः.
पर्वतानां शतक्रतुः.
पर्वतानां शतक्रतुः.
पक्षांश्चिच्छेदवज्रेण.
पक्षांश्चिच्छेदवज्रेण.
तत्र तत्र सहस्रशः.
तत्र तत्र सहर्षसः.
सहस्रशः.
सहस्रशः.
द्वित्वा there. सहस्रशः.
सहस्रशः.
Very good. ततः क्रुद्धः सहस्राक्षः. पर्वतानां शतक्रतुः.
ततः क्रुद्धः सहस्राक्षः. पर्वतानां शतक्रतुः.
पक्षांश्चिच्छेदवज्रेण. तत्र तत्र सहस्रशः.
पक्षांश्चिच्छेदवज्रेण. तत्र तत्र सहस्रशः.
Very good. समामुपागतः क्रुद्धो.
समामुपगतः क्रुद्धो.
समामुपागतः क्रुद्धो. माम् उपगतः क्रुद्धः. That is the split there. So सः माम् उपगतः क्रुद्धः. समामुपागतः क्रुद्धो.
समामुपागतः क्रुद्धो.
Very good. वज्रमुद्दम्य देवराट्.
वज्रमुद्यम्य देवराट्.
Very good. ततोऽहं सहसा क्षिप्तः
ततोऽहं सहसा क्षिप्तः
श्वसनेन महात्मना
श्वसनेन महात्मना
समामुपागतः क्रुद्धो वज्रमुद्यम्य देवराट्
समामुपागतः क्रुद्धो वज्रमुद्यम्य देवराट्.
Very good. Vajra mudyamya. So mudyamya. That aksharam there is a sayukta aksharam, which is idya, like vidya. So vajra mudyamya. Mudyamya. Devarat. Very good. Tatoham sahasa kshiptah श्वसनेन महात्मना
ततोऽहं सहसा क्षिप्तः श्वसनेन महात्मना.
Very good. So in this we have mam mupagatah kruddho, and then again there is a dvitva there. Sahasa kshiptah. There is a slight ik sound that you say there. Asmin lavanato ye cha
अस्मिन् लवणतो ये च
prakshiptah plavagotama.
प्रक्षिप्तः प्लवगोत्तम.
Very good. We'll say this one more time. Asmin lavanato ye cha
अस्मिन् लवणतो ये च
prakshiptah plavagotama.
प्रक्षिप्तः प्लवगोत्तम.
गुप्तपक्षसमग्रश्च
गुप्तपक्षसमग्रश्च
तव पित्राभिरक्षितः
तव पित्राभिरक्षितः
अस्मिन् लवणतो ये च प्रक्षिप्तः प्लवगोत्तम
अस्मिन् लवणतो ये च प्रक्षिप्तः प्लवगोत्तम.
गुप्तपक्षसमग्रश्च तव पित्राभिरक्षितः
गुप्तपक्षसमग्रश्च तव
one more time Bhagini.
गुप्तपक्ष
There is no extra ip there. Guptapaksha there is a samagra, there is a igra there, which is a tvitva, but it is just Guptapaksha.
गुप्तपक्षसमग्रश्च तव पित्राभिरक्षितः.
Very good. Asmin lavanato ye prakshiptah plava. There is a visarga pronunciation there. Samagra, igra. So you samag again gra, samagra again pitra. It's not pitra, it's pitra. So pitra bhirakshitah. Tatoham manayami tvam.
ततोऽहं मानयामि त्वाम्
Manyo hi mama marutah.
मान्यो हि मम मारुतः
Tvaya me hyesha sambandhah.
त्वया मे हेष्य सम्बन्धः
Hyesha. Yesha. Hyesha.
त्वया मे हेष्य सम्बन्धः.
I am hearing Heshya. It is Hesha.
त्वया मे ह्येष सम्बन्धः
Kapi mukhya mahagunah.
कपि मुख्य महागुणः
Tatoham manayami tvam मान्यो हि मम मारुतः
ततोऽहं मानयामि त्वां मानयो हि मम मारुतः
one more time.
ततोऽहं मानयामि त्वां मान्यो हि मम मारुतः
Very good. त्वया मे ह्येष सम्बन्धः कपि मुख्य महागुणः
त्वया मे ह्येष सम्बन्धः कपि मुख्यमहागुणः
Very good. ततोऽहं मानयामि त्वाम् इत् त्वां मानयामि त्वां मारुतः त्वया मे ह्येष. There is again a ih here, slight ih sound you have to add there. Sambandhah kapi mukhya, again ikhya mahagunah. अस्मिन्नेवं गते कार्ये
अस्मिन्नेवं गते कार्ये
सागरस्य ममैव च
सागरस्य ममैव च
प्रीतिं प्रीतमनाः कर्तुम्
प्रीतिं प्रीतमनाः कर्तुं
त्वमहर्षि महाकपि कपे.
त्वमर्हसि महाकपे
Sorry, I'll repeat that one more time. प्रीतिं प्रीतमनाः कर्तुम्
प्रीतिं प्रीतमनाः कर्तुं
त्वमहर्षसि महाकपे
त्वमर्हसि महाकपे
अस्मिन्नेवं गते कार्ये सागरस्य ममैव च
अस्मिन्नेवं गते कार्ये सागरस्य ममैव च
प्रीतिं प्रीतमनाः कर्तुं त्वम् अर्हसि महाकपे.
प्रीतिं प्रीतमनाः कर्तुं त्वमर्हसि महाकपे.
Very good. In this manah kartum. Shramam mokshaya pujam cha
श्रमं मोक्षय पूजां च
grihana kapi sattama.
गृहाण कपि सत्तम.
Very good. Preetim cha bahumanyasva.
प्रीतिं च बहुमन्यस्व
Preetosmi tava darshanat.
प्रीतोऽस्मि तव दर्शनात्.
Shramam mokshaya pujam cha grihana kapi sattama.
श्रमं मोक्षय पूजां च गृहाण कपि सत्तम.
प्रीतिं च बहुमन्यस्व प्रीतोऽस्मि तव दर्शनात्.
प्रीतिं च बहुमन्यस्व प्रीतोऽस्मि तव दर्शनात्.
Correct. Very good. एवमुक्तः कपिश्रेष्ठः
एवमुक्तः कपिश्रेष्ठः.
Very good. Your Mahaprana is very good. Tam nagottamabrveet.
तं नगोत्तममब्रवीत्.
प्रीतोऽस्मि कृतमातिथ्यम्.
प्रीतोऽस्मि कृतमातिथ्यम्.
मन्युरेशोपनीयताम्.
मन्युरेशोपनीयताम्.
एवमुक्तः कपिश्रेष्ठः तं नगोत्तममब्रवीत्
एवमुक्तः कपिश्रेष्ठः तं नगोत्तममब्रवीत्
प्रीतोऽस्मि कृतमातिथ्यं मन्युरेशोपनीयताम्
प्रीतोऽस्मि कृतमातिथ्यं मन्युरेशोपनीयताम्
कृतमातिथ्यं. The next second the is Mahapranaha there. त्वरते कार्यकालो मे
त्वरते कार्यकालो मे
अहश्चाप्यति वर्तते
अहश्चाप्यति वर्तते
वेरी गुड प्रतिज्ञा च मया दत्ता
प्रतिज्ञा च मया दत्ता
न स्थातव्यमिहान्तरे
न न स्थातव्य न स्थातव्य न स्था one more time
the only the first ta is Mahapranaha and there is a dvitva there. So na sthathavyamihantare.
न स्थातव्यमिहान्तरे
Excellent. त्वरते कार्यकालो मे अहश्चाप्यति वर्तते.
त्वरते कार्यकालो मे अहश्चाप्यति वर्तते
प्रतिज्ञा च मया दत्ता न स्थातव्यमिहान्तरे.
प्रतिज्ञा च मया दत्ता न स्थातव्यमिहान्तरे
इत्युक्त्वा पाणिना शैलम्
इत्युक्त्वा पाणिना शैलम्
आलभ्य हरिपुङ्गवः
आलभ्य करिपुङ्गवः
जगामाकाशमाविश्य
जगामाकाशमाविश्य
वीर्यवान् प्रहसन्निव
वीर्यवान् प्रहसन्निव
इत्युक्त्वा पाणिना शैलम् आलभ्य हरिपुङ्गवः
इत्युक्त्वा पाणिना शैलम् आलभ्य हरिपुङ्गवः
जगामाकाशमाविश्य वीर्यवान् प्रहसन्निव
जगामाकाशमाविश्य वीर्यवान् प्रहसन्निव
सपर्वतसमुद्राभ्याम्
सपर्वतः समुद्र सपर्वतः समुद्राभ्याम्
no ditva there. सपर्वतसमुद्राभ्याम् parvatas is not there. सपर्वतसमुद्राभ्याम्
सपर्वतसमुद्राभ्याम्
बहुमानादवेक्षितः
बहुमानादवेक्षितः
पूजितश्चोपपन्नाभिः
पूजितश्चोपपन्नाभिः
आशीर्भिरनिलात्मजः
आशीर्भिरनिलात्मजः
आशीर्भिः अनिलात्मजः. That is the split there. So it becomes a repah. आशीर्भिरनिलात्मजः
आशीर्भिरनिलात्मजः
सपर्वतसमुद्राभ्यां बहुमानादवेक्षितः
सपर्वतसमुद्राभ्यां बहुमानादवेक्षितः
पूजितश्चोपपन्नाभिः आशीर्भिरनिलात्मजः
पूजितश्चोपपन्नाभिः आशीर्भिरनिलात्मजः
Last word one more time.
आशीर्भिरनिलात्मजः
The bha is Mahapranah there. And here there is a dvitva. Samudrabhyam. The dra is not Mahapranah. So Parvata Samudrabhyam. Bahumanada Vekshitaha. Athordhvam Duramutplutya.
अथोर्ध्वं दूरमुत्प्लुत्य
Very good. Atha urdhvam duram utplutya. That is the split there. Athordhvam duramutplutya.
अथोर्ध्वं दूरमुत्प्लुत्य
Excellent. Hitva shailamarnavau.
हित्वा शैलमहार्णवौ
Pituh panthanamaasthaya.
पितुः पन्थानमास्थाय
Jagama vimalembare.
जगाम विमलेम्बरे
Athordhvam duramutplutya. Hitva shailamarnavau.
अथोर्ध्वं दूरमुत्प्लुत्य हित्वा शैलमहार्णवौ
Pituh panthanamaasthaya. Jagama vimalembare.
पितुः पन्थानमास्थाय जगाम विमलेम्बरे
Very good. भूयश्चोर्ध्वगतिं प्राप्य.
भूयश्चोर्ध्वगतिं प्राप्य
गिरिं तमवलोकयन्.
गिरिं तमवलोकयन्
Tam girim avalokayan. So girim tam girim tam avalokayan. So girim tam avalokayan.
गिरिं तमवलोकयन्
वायुसूनुर्निरालम्बे.
वायुसूनुर्निरालम्बे
जगाम विमलेम्बरे.
जगाम विमलेम्बरे
भूयश्चोर्ध्वगतिं प्राप्य गिरिं तमवलोकयन्.
भूयश्चोर्ध्वगतिं प्राप्य गिरिं तमवलोकयन्
वायुसूनुर्निरालम्बे जगाम विमलेम्बरे.
वायुसूनुर्निरालम्बे जगाम विमलेम्बरे
Very good. तद्वितीयं हनुमतो.
तद्वितीयं हनुमतो
दृष्ट्वा कर्मसु दुष्करम्.
दृष्ट्वा कर्मसु दुष्करम्
प्रशंसुः सुराः सर्वे
प्रशंसुः सुराः सर्वे
very good so प्रशंसुः सुराः सर्वे one more time
प्रशंसुः सुराः सर्वे
very good सिद्धाश्च परमर्षयः
सिद्धाश्च परमर्षयः
तद्वितीयं हनुमतो दृष्ट्वा कर्मसु दुष्करम्
तद्वितीयं हनुमतो दृष्ट्वा कर्मसु दुष्करम्
प्रशंसुः सुराः सर्वे सिद्धाश्च परमर्षयः
प्रशंसुः सुराः सर्वे सिद्धाश्च परमर्षयः
very good देवताश्च भवन् हृष्टाः
देवताश्च भवन् हृष्टाः
तत्र स्थास्तस्य कर्मणा
तत्र स्थास्तस्य कर्मणा
काञ्चनस्य सुनाभस्य
काञ्चनस्य सुनाभस्य
सहस्राक्षश्च वासवः
सहस्राक्षश्च वासवः
very good सहस्र अक्षः च सहस्राक्षः च सहस्राक्षश्च वासवः
सहस्राक्षश्च वासवः
देवताश्च भवन् हृष्टाः तत्र स्थास्तस्य कर्मणा
देवताश्च भवन् हृष्टाः तत्र स्थास्तस्य कर्मणा
काञ्चनस्य सुनाभस्य सहस्राक्षश्च वासवः
काञ्चनस्य सुनाभस्य सहस्राक्षश्च वासवः
उवाच वचनं धीमान्
उवाच वचनं धीमान्
परितोषात् स गद्गदम्
परितोषात् स गद्गदम्
सुनाभं पर्वतश्रेष्ठम्
सुनाभं पर्वतश्रेष्ठम्
स्वयमेव शचीपतिः
स्वयमेव शचीपतिः
We are so used to saying Shashi, no? स्वयमेव शचीपतिः
स्वयमेव शचीपतिः
उवाच वचनं धीमान् परितोषात् स गद्गदम्
उवाच वचनं धीमान् परितोषात् स गद्गदम्
सुनाभं पर्वतश्रेष्ठं स्वयमेव शचीपतिः
सुनाभं पर्वतश्रेष्ठं स्वयमेव शचीपतिः
वेरी गुड पर्वत श्रेष्ठम हिरण्यनाभ शैलेन्द्र
हिरण्यनाभ शैलेन्द्र
परितुष्टोऽस्मि ते भृशम्
परितुष्टोऽस्मि ते भृशम्
अभयं ते प्रयच्छामि
अभयं ते प्रयच्छामि
तिष्ठ सौम्य यथा सुखम्
तिष्ठ सौम्य यथा सुखम्
हिरण्यनाभ शैलेन्द्र परितुष्टोऽस्मि ते भृशम् परितुष्टोऽस्मि ते भृशम्
हिरण्यनाभ शैलेन्द्र परितुष्टोऽस्मि ते भृशम्
अभयं ते प्रयच्छामि तिष्ठ सौम्य यथा सुखम्
अभयं ते प्रयच्छामि तिष्ठ सौम्य यथा सुखम्
Very good. Very good. Excellent. Would you like to try, Aparna ji?
yes Manu. त्वं हि देववरिष्ठस्य मारुतस्य महात्मनः पुत्रस्तस्यैव वेगेन सदृशः कपिकुञ्जर पूजिते त्वयि धर्मज्ञ पूजां प्राप्नोति मारुतः तस्मात् त्वं पूजनीयो मे शृणु चाप्यत्र कारणम् पूर्वं कृतयुगे तात पर्वताः पक्षिणो भवन् तेभिजग्मुर्दिशः सर्वा गरुडानिलवेगिनः ततस्तेषु प्रयातेषु देवसङ्घाः सहर्षिभिः भूतानि च भयं जग्मुः तेषां पतनशङ्कया ततः क्रुद्धः सहस्राक्षः पर्वतानां शतक्रतुः पक्षांश्चिच्छेद वज्रेण तत्र सहस्रशः समामुपागतः क्रुद्धो वज्रमुद्यम्य देवराट् ततोऽहं सहसा क्षिप्तः श्वसनेन महात्मना अस्मिल्लवणतो ये च प्रक्षिप्तः प्लवगोत्तम गुप्तपक्षसमग्रश्च तव पित्राभिरक्षितः ततोऽहं मानयामि त्वां मान्यो हि मम मारुतः त्वया मे ह्येष सम्बन्धः कपिमुख्यमहागुणः अस्मिन्नेवं गते कार्ये सागरस्य ममैव च प्रीतिं प्रीतमनाः कर्तुं त्वमर्हसि महाकपे श्रमं मोक्षय
Can you repeat? Aparna ji, can you repeat 129 one more time? There was some break in between. Can you just do this one more time?
Yes, Panuji. अस्मिन्नेवं गते कार्ये सागरस्य ममैव च प्रीतिं प्रीतमनाः कर्तुं त्वमर्हसि महाकपे श्रमं मोक्षय पूजां च गृहाण कपि सत्तम प्रीतिं च बहुमन्यस्व प्रीतोऽस्मि तव दर्शनात् एवमुक्तः कपिश्रेष्ठः तं नगोत्तममब्रवीत् प्रीतोऽस्मि कृतमातिथ्यं मन्युरेषोपनीयताम् त्वरते कार्यकालो मे अहश्चाप्यतिवर्तते प्रतिज्ञा च मया दत्ता न स्थातव्यमिहान्तरे इत्युक्त्वा पाणिना शैलम् आलभ्य हरिपुङ्गवः जगामाकाशमाविश्य वीर्यवान् प्रहसन्निव स पर्वत
The avishya, you have to stop there. Avishya is a hrasvaha there. Jagamakashamavishya. That's it. Instead of the dirgha sound there.
जगामाकाशमाविश्य वीर्यवान् प्रहसन्निव पर्वतसमुद्राभ्यां बहुमानादवेक्षितः पूजितश्चोपपन्नाभिः आशीर्भिरनिलात्मजः अतोर्ध्वं दूरमुत्प्लुत्य हित्वा शैलमहार्णवौ पितुः पन्थानमास्थाय जगाम विमलेम्बरे भूयश्चोर्ध्वगतिं प्राप्य गिरिं तमवलोकयन् वायुसूनुर्निरालम्बे जगाम विमलेम्बरे.
Vayu is not dirgha sound there. Vayu sunur. One more time.
वायुसूनुर्निरालम्बे जगाम विमलेम्बरे तद्वितीयं हनुमतो दृष्ट्वा कर्म सुदुष्करम् प्रशशंसुः सर्वे सिद्धाश्च परमर्षयः देवताश्चाभवन् हृष्टाः तत्र स्थास्तस्य कर्मणाम् काञ्चनस्य सुनाभस्य सहस्राक्षश्च वासवः उवाच वचनं धीमान् परितोषात् स गद्गदम् सुनाभं पर्वतश्रेष्ठं स्वयमेव शचीपतिः हिरण्यनाभशैलेन्द्र परितुष्टोऽस्मि ते भृशम् अभयं ते प्रयच्छामि तिष्ठ सौम्य यथा सुखम्.
This one has a dvitva there. Abhayam te prayachami. There is a ip, small ip sound you have to say there. Te ip.
Abhayam te prayachami tishta saumya yatha sukham.
Excellent. Excellent, Aparnaji. Wonderful repeating. Thank you so much for doing this. Ram Ram.
Ram Ram Manij.
Ram Ram. Very nice. Her pace was so, so beautiful, and she was able to maintain the tune. And a lot of times she was able to correct herself by just looking at the text. So wonderful. It's excellent to see, members who are so sincere and, when they participate, pay complete attention and they are able to grasp what is taught well. Thank you so much, Aparnaji. Ram Ram.
Ram Ram Manij.
131. Eva muktah kapishreshthah tam nagottama Preetosmi kritamatithyam manyureshopaniyatam. 31. I think 131 somebody is asking. Eva muktah kapishreshthah tam nagottama Preetosmi kritamatithyam. Tithyam. So you have to say it twice. It twice there. Manyureshopa niyatam. 125 and 139. 125. Tatah kruddhah sahasrakshah parvatanam shatakratuhu pakshamshchitcheda pakshamshchitcheda pakshamsh. So ish there and then chich cheda vajrena tatra sahasrashah. I'm assuming you're asking because of that word. Pakshamshchitcheda. Im ish ich becomes chi ich cheda. 125, 133, 34, 39. 34. Parvata samudrabhyam bahumanada pujitaschopapannabhihi ashir-bhiranilatmajah. Parvata samudrabhyam. So ibhyam bahumanada vekshitah pujitaschopapannabhihi ashir-bhiranilatmajah. It is ashir-bhihi-anilatmajah. That is the split there. So it becomes ashir-bhiranilatmajah. 134, 130. Did I do 133? I didn't do 133, right? Ityuktva panina shailam alabhya hari pungavah jagamakashamavishya. Jagama akasham avishya. That is the split there. Jagamakashamavishya viryavan prahasanniva. 136. Bhuyah cha urdhvam. Shamitam. Urdhva gatim. That is the split there. Bhuyash chordhva gatim prapya girim tamava lokayan. Vayu Sunu. It's actually Vayu Sunuhu, the son of Vayu. Vayu Sunur Niralambe Jagama Bimalembare. Bhuyash chordhva. I keep saying, because you're so used to saying urdhvam, it is urdhva. Bhuyash chordhva gatim prapya girim tamavalokayan vayusunur niralambe jagama vimalembare. Sorry, there is sudden drilling sound here. I hope you guys, the members are not hearing it. It's really bothering me here. There is some drilling work suddenly going on in the neighboring apartment. Bhuyaschordhva gatim prapya girim tamavalokayan vayusunur niralambe jagama vimalembare. In 139. Uvacha vachanam dhiman paritoshat sagadgadam. So this is ga-yid gadayim gadgadam. Sunabham parvatash shreshtham. Again, you have a dvitva here. Parvatash shreshtham. Swayameva shachipatihi. We are so used to saying shashi. It is sachi. Shachipatihi. I think the numbers from YouTube chat as well, I think I have already covered. Anything else? Is anyone hearing the drilling sound? I hope not. Okay. So we will follow whatever text is given here in the class. So if your text is different, please change it accordingly. Oh, it's okay. We'll be doing the meaning. I think Shankar Narayanan Mama is doing today. Hundred and one. I am not able to look it up.
Are you able to hear me?
Namaskaram, Mama. Ram Ram. You can take about 5 minutes to quickly summarize.
I'll finish it off. Okay.
Ram.
Jai Shri Ram. The first chapter of Sundara Kandam describes Hanuman's preparations to cross the ocean in search of Sita. Mighty Hanuman's flight over the ocean is described in glorious detail. Hanuman's encountering of mountain Mainaka is one of the important phases of his flight. 100th slokam. In the 100th sloka, the ocean god addressed to mountain Mainaka, you ought to rise up if you consider the nobility of the Sion of the Kakustas, that is Ramas, the deportation of Maithili, and the exertion put forth by Hanuman, the lord of monkeys. Samudra spoke to Mainaka, the best among mountains, with gold in the middle, hidden in water. O Mainaka, you have been positioned here by Devendra as an obstacle to the Asura groups living in Patala. You are standing at the entrance of Patala, which is difficult to measure, fully covering it, when Asuras, who are courageous by birth, are trying to rise up again. O mountain, you have capability to grow wide, up or down. For that reason, I am encouraging you, rise up. Hanuman, the courageous one who has taken up fearful task for the benefit of Rama, that such Hanuman, while flying in the sky, is coming over you. Hearing the command of the god of the ocean, Mount Mainaka, rich in gold and covered with trees and creepers, rose up at once from the water. 102. Just like the sun piercing through a cloud with his shining rays. 103. At the instance of Varuna, the presiding deity of the ocean, the lofty mountain appeared, projecting its peaks, hitherto submerged in the water. The golden peaks inhabited by the Nagas and Kinnaras resembled the rising sun, as though scraping the sky in a moment. 105. The sky shone like varnished weapons smeared with the golden color of the mountain peak that rose up above the water. 106. The noble mountain Mainaka was glittering like 1,000 suns with self-effulgent, that is radiant, golden peaks shining. 107. Hanuman considered the mountain rising up in the midst of the ocean and standing in front of an obstacle, that is hindrance to his journey. 108. The great Vanara, who was swift in action, fell down on the mountain that had risen high instantly with his chest, just as the wind would strike a cloud. 109. Held by the Vanara's speed, the tall mountain, overwhelmed with joy, and roared in high pitch. 110 and 11. Now the mountain assumed a human form. And standing on its own summit, which stood very high and glad at heart, addressed the heroic Vanara gone in the aerial region. 112. Now, Mountain Mainaka, which is in human form, addresses Hanuman. O best of Vanaras, you have achieved a formidable deed. Alighting on my peak and comfortably resting a while, you may resume your journey. 113. The son of Rama's family, Sarga, has extended the ocean in the past. It is most appropriate that he, that is the god of sea, honors you in return, as you have set out in the search of Ramakaryam. 114. When a service is done, a return service needs to be rendered. This is an ancient tradition. Such this ocean who wants to do a return service to the Raghu dynasty is suitable for respect to you. 115 and 16. I was prompted by the ocean for your sake, since he has great regard for you. You may rest here for a while and continue your journey. The Lord of the ocean feels that you can cover the distance of 100 yojanas. He tells me, let him rest on your peak and then cover the rest of the distance. 117. O foremost of the monkeys, after eating plenty of sweet and tasty roots and fruits and resting a while, you may go. 118. O chief of monkeys, indeed, we too have a relationship with you based on merit, which is well known to all the three worlds. 119. O son of wind god, you are an elephant among monkeys, the foremost among them who move at a high speed. 120. Even a newcomer, however ordinary, deserves worship by a wise man who wishes to educate himself in the path of righteousness, that is dharma. Needless to say that you are distinguished guest, like you deserves all profound respect. You deserves all profound respect. Like that, 120th sloka concludes.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you so much, Mama. Ram Ram.
Ram Ram.
So the conversation is still happening between Mainaka and Hanuman, who is flying over the ocean through Akashamargam. Now, Mainakam has told that he is like a special guest. And since Hanuman is a special guest, he needs to be respected. Pujarhaha. He is the one who needs to be given utmost respect. So I need to follow dharma. So because I know any person who is righteous, who knows dharma, will do the Atiti Satkaram, Atiti Upacharam, and show the due respect to an Atiti who visits. So I consider you as a Mukhya Atiti, a special guest or principal guest who deserves respect. Now, let's see in the next 20 set of shlokas what is happening, whether Hanuman takes a pause and rests on Mainaka, and or does he deny, and does Mainaka get upset because of that? So that's what we are going to see in these set of 20 shlokas. The Padacheda, Tvam hi deva varishtasya marutasya mahatmanaha putraha tasya eva vegena sadrishaha kapi kunjaraha. So Mainaka has a special place for Vayu Bhagavan in his heart. And we are going to see why. I think I briefly mentioned in last class about Mainaka being hidden under water and why Mainaka also felt that it's its duty to show gratitude to Hanuman. Now, constantly Mainaka is tempted to connect Hanuman to Vayu. So he keeps addressing Maruta, something related to Vayu. So he's saying that you are indeed the son of wind god. And he's saying Deva Varishtasya, among the most exalted among the gods, Marutasya Mahatmanaha. You are the son of great Maruta, the wind god. And he's saying that you are the foremost and the greatest amongst the monkey warriors, Kapi Kunjara. And he's saying everybody knows about the speed of Vayu, the speed of wind. So he's saying Vegena Sadrishaha. So when we want to compare the father, the parent and a child, it is huge. If the parent is extremely talented, right, it is very difficult for the child to get or take the same place as that of the parent. And we can see that, in any field, when we have like a prodigy who is a parent, the child always finds it very difficult. If the person is a singer, how much ever the child sings, we'll always say, whatever it is, the child is not singing like, that person. If the child is a dancer, we would say, oh, okay, the child is dancing, but you know what? That person is no Chitra Vishweshwaran or no Padma Subramaniam. I know she's a spinster, but I'm just giving an example. So in general, when you have an extremely talented parent, it is very difficult to fill their place or take their place or be compared to them, at equal level. The kids kind of always fall short. And that is one of the reasons why children of such prodigies generally don't take up the same profession, because they feel there will be constant comparison with respect to the skill between them and the parent. Now, Hanuman, until now, did not have the necessity to travel through Akasha Marga. He was happy in Kishkinda, serving his master and making sure that he is protected. Now, then came the situation where the purpose of his life, where he met Sri Ramachandra Prabhu, and he decided that henceforth the only goal is to do Rama Karyam. Now he's taken up the act of flying. Now comes the comparison with Vayu Bhagavan. So here Mainaka is saying, in case you are doubting whether you are comparable to your father, I can assure you that you are the son of that great Vayu Bhagavan, the wind god, but I can tell you that Vegena Sadrishaha, you are indeed comparable to him in speed. You are no less than him. So everybody knows Vayu is the authoritative person for wind speed. Now Hanuman is matching up to his father. So Vegena Sadrishaha Kapi Kunjaraha. We've seen this word many times. So the best among the Vanaras, you are the son, Marutasya, Deva Varishtasya, the great Vayu Bhagavan, the god of wind. And indeed, just like he is the best in speed, amongst the Devas, Deva Varishtasya, amongst the Devas, the person who is the greatest in speed is Vayu Bhagavan. In speed, you are equal to him. You are indeed comparable to him. So even if Hanuman had slightest doubt whether he can achieve and whether he can continue, the right moment, just like a well-wisher, somebody who has our best interest, hitam, right? Mainaka makes this statement. Of course, when you hear that, Hanuman's Udgosham will, definitely go up, and he is going to be inspired and he is going to be even more enthusiastic. So, and Mainaka still continues, Pujite Twai dharmajna pujam prapnoti marutah tasmat tvam pujaniyah me shrunu cha api atra karanam. So I want to offer my salutations to Vayu Bhagavan. So if I offer my salutation to you, then indirectly I am offering my salutations to Maruta, the wind god. So therefore, you are worthy of my respect. Now you might be wondering why I have to show respect to Vayu Bhagavan, and to show that respect to Vayu Bhagavan, indirectly I am using you as a medium. Shrunu me. So therefore, you listen to me. What is the reason for it? Now, in case Hanuman is thinking, why this Mainakam coming out of the ocean repeatedly is talking about my father, and is he a bandhu or is he a shatru? Is he trying to do good for me, or is he trying to hinder my goal? Is he trying to enhance my journey, or is he trying to make sure that I slow down? If Hanuman has that kind of confusion, Mainaka is telling Hanuman, no, you please wait. I will tell you why it is important for me to show my respect to your father, and I'm going to try doing that by offering my respect to you. So pujite, when worship, tvai, when I worship you, knower of dharma, dharmajna. Pujam prapnoti marutah. When I worship you, the same puja is received by Marutah, the wind god. Tasmat, therefore, tvam pujaniyah. I need to pay my respect to you. Shrunu me, listen to me. Cha api atra karanam. What is the reason for this? Why do I have to offer my respects to Vayu Bhagavan? So listen to the karanam, in case you don't know about it. Here he is explaining why he is indebted to Vayu Bhagavan. Purvam krita yuge tata parvataha pakshinaha abhavan te abhi jagmuhu dishaha sarvaha garuda anila veginaha. So he's telling that Krita Yuge, in Krita Yuga, we have the 4 yugas, Krita, Treta, Dwapara, Kali. So Krita Yuga, we also sometimes refer to it as Satya Yuga. So in that Yuga, Tata, here he's addressing Hanuman in a very dear way. Tata in generally means father. In Tamil also we say, when we speak to somebody, even if and there is there are particular regions in Tamil Nadu where even if that person is younger or a child, they will address as Ayya, Appa. That shows the affection. Sollungayya, mothers sometimes when they speak to their son, they will say Sollungayya, Sollungappa. So it means the kind of affection that they are showing. So here the Tata, usually Tata means the Janakaha, which is father, Pita. But here it is more referring to with affection. So Hanuman repeatedly, Mainaka is reinforcing to Hanuman that I am displaying my affection towards you. Please don't consider it otherwise. So Purvam Kritayuge Tata, in the previous Kritayuga, oh dear one, Parvataha Pakshinaha Abhavan. Parvataha means mountains. Mountains, Pakshinaha, they used to have wings. Because they have wings, that is why we call Pakshi, birds as Pakshi. Kaghaha are called as Pakshinaha because they have wings. Pakshinaha, they were flying like birds. Te abhijan jagmuhu, they went. Jagmuhu means they went. Where different directions, sarvaha dishaha, different directions. They were able to fly in all directions. How did they fly? It was not a slow flight. It was not something that, they were flying and they were taking their own time, that people can be prepared to see a mountain fly. They were Garuda Anila Vegana. They were actually flying like Garuda. And we all know amongst the birds, Garuda is considered to be the fastest bird. So Garuda Anila Veginaha. So they were flying with wings as though Garuda would fly in the Akasha Margam. So in Krita Yuga, Tata here is, oh my dear Hanuman, mountains used to have wings and they were flying in all directions. And what speed were they flying with? They were flying with the speed of Garuda. And Anila Vegina. Anila here also refers to wind. So when we refer to speed, Garuda and Vayu, these two are the fastest. So they were flying at the speed of Garuda or wind, Vayu Bhagavan. So that was the kind of speed that they had. So what? They were flying. Yeah, and they were flying with like great speed. So what is the consequence and what is the problem in that? So he's continuing to explain to Hanuman. Tataha teshu prayateshu deva sanghaha saharshibihi bhutani cha bhayam jagmuhu tesham patana shankaya. Shankaya, shankam means usually refers to doubt or fear. So when these mountains were flying, Deva Sangaha, all the gods, Saha Rishibihi, Saharshibihi, along with the rishis, Bhutani here refers to all the living beings. What happened? They experienced Bhayam Jagmuhu. They started experiencing fear. What fear? Tesham Patana Shankaya, the fear of whether they might fall. Who might fall? The mountains might fall. So if imagine we are walking on the road and mountains are flying all over and we have at great speed, we have no clue when the mountain will hit and fall down, hit the brake and decide to land on the ground. Suppose we have no clue about that, we definitely will be fearful, right? In general, when there is a war, people don't step out for that reason, because when you have the Air Force, taking up the Akasha Margam and trying to bomb the places, you don't know when the bomb would fall. So you don't want to step out of the house trying to look for, look at the Air Force and getting into fear. So similarly, if all the beings, and not just them, the devas and the rishis, and all the living beings looking at them flying, the mountains flying, they went into deep fear. Bhayam Jagmuhu. What was the fear? That the mountains would suddenly fall. Patana Shankaya, that they would fall. And that is a reasonable fear. If we were walking on the road and we wouldn't know when some object that is flying would come and fall on us, nobody will step out of the house. So that is a reasonable fear that all the beings had during that time. Tataha kruddhaha sahasrakshaha parvatanam shatakratuhu pakshan chicheda vajrena tatra sahasrashaha. So here pakshan, here is the wings. Vajrena, vajrayudam. Who carries the vajrayudam? Vajrayudam is carried by Indra. So what happened? Indra, looking at all the mountains that are flying, he decided that he wants to help all the beings, all the devas and the sages, kind of save them by putting a full stop to these mountains that are flying. And what did he do? He cut off Chicheda. What did he cut off? Pakshan, the wings. He decided to cut or chop off the wings of the mountains, where tatra, wherever the mountains were flying. And when he saw them, he used that ayudham, the astram, vajram, and he chopped off. Now here, Indra is referred to in two names, Sahasrakshaha and Shatakratuhu. Shatakratuhu means the one who does 100 sacrifices. So here the Indra is a person who has performed 100 Ashwamedha yagas. So in general, when somebody wants the Devendra Padavi, the status of Indra, they would try to do 100 Ashwamedha yagas, Shatakratuhu. They would, that is why Indra would never let anybody do 100 Ashwamedha yagas. There will always be some hindrance that he will introduce in those yagas so that they don't complete the 100 and they don't get the Indra Padavi, in the status of Indra. So Shatakratuhu here means the person who has performed 100 Ashwamedha yagas. Now, another name that is given to Indra here is Sahasraksha. So here, Sahasraksha. We've heard this in Suktams and Vishnu Sahasranamam. So here it means 1,000-eyed. So where does Indra have 1,000 eyes? The story here is the Ahalya and sage Gautama, where Indra assumes the form of the sage and he illegally has relationship with Ahalya, which is why sage Gautama cursed Ahalya. And because he actually violated a woman, he gave a curse that your body would be filled with the female part which resembles a eye. So Sahasraksha means his body was fully filled with, because he had that kind of lust towards women. So he sage Gautama cursed Indra that he would have. So and hence, because it resembles like an eye, it became Sahasraksha. That is the story behind why Indra got the name Sahasraksha. So the Kruddaha, the angry Devendra, Shatakratuhu, he who performed 100 Ashwamedha yagas, Sahasraksha, the one with 100 thousands of eyes. What did he do? He cut off the wings of the mountain with Vajrayudha. Wherever he saw, he cut them. So Sahasrashaha. So wherever he saw them in 1,000 different places, Indra just chopped off the wings of the mountains. Saha mam upagataha kruddhaha vajram udyamya devarat tataha aham sahasa kshiptaha shvasanena mahatmana. So Indra was now ready to chop off the wings of Mainaka. So Saha mam upagataha. He was almost, upagataha means close to. He was close to Mam. Mam here refers to Mainaka. And I could feel his anger. Mainaka is talking this, right? So Kruddaha, I could literally feel Indra's anger. I could hear the Vajram, the Vajrayudha, the thunderbolt that Indra was carrying. Udyamya, he raised it. Devarat here refers to the king of Devanam Raja. Devarat. So here, the king of gods, Indra, Devendraha. And suddenly what happened? Sahasa means suddenly. Kshiptaha means thrown. Shvasanena here refers to by wind. And what kind of wind? Mahatmana, the great person, Vayu Bhagavan, suddenly threw me. Where we are going to see. So when Indra was close to Mainaka, and Mainaka could feel that anger, it could feel that the weapon was almost to hit Mainakam. Suddenly, Mainakam was thrown, Kshiptaha, by the great Vayu Bhagavan, the great Mahatma Vayu Bhagavan Shvasanena. Asmin Lavana Toyecha Prakshiptaha Plavagotamaha Gupta Paksha Samagram Cha Tava Pitra Abhirakshitaha. So he's saying Plavagotamaha, the best among the monkeys. What happened? Asmin, in this Lavanatoye, salt water, referring to ocean. Prakshiptaha, I was thrown. And what happened? Gupta, I was protected. What was protected? Paksha Samagra, my wings were protected. They remained intact. Because of whom? Tava Pitra, because of your father. And what did he do? Abhirakshitaha. It was your father who protected me. So here Mainaka is explaining the reason why he is showing gratitude towards Vayu Bhagavan, and he is insistent that Hanuman takes rest on him for some time so that he has a chance to pay that gratitude, show that respect towards Vayu through Hanuman. So in that Lavanatoyam, in that salt water, in that Samudram, when he was thrown, Mainakam was thrown, by whom? By Vayu Bhagavan, he had a chance to save his wings. So imagine not just a mountain coming out, not just ordinary mountain, golden colored mountain, and that mountain also has wings. What kind of beautiful sight would that be? Just 1 second. Enna Vanamma, what are you searching? With that wings which were, protected and saved and kept intact, because of whom? Tava Pitra, because of your father, Vayu Bhagavan, Abhirakshitaha. He was the one who saved me. Therefore, he is trying to explain. There is no Visargaha in the first, in Plavagottama. He is, this is Sambodhana Pratama. Plavagottamaha, Plavaga Uttamaha. It is Sambodhana Pratama, Bhavani Bhagni. There is no Visargaha there. Tataha aham manayami tvam manyaha hi mama marutaha. Tvaya me hi yesha sambandhaha kapi mukhya mahagunaha. So therefore, Mainaka is explaining to Hanuman, it is my duty to show my respect to you. When Vayu Bhagavan is somebody whom I respect, and you are the son of Vayu Bhagavan. Therefore, that is how you and me are connected. So he is trying to establish a relationship here. Sometimes when we go somewhere to, a temple or a place, and there is one person there, who knows, maybe a relatives, a friend or somebody like that, somehow we will try to establish a connection there. Do you know who I am? This person, that person, sisters, husbands, friends, fathers, sibling or whatever. So we always try to, when we want attention, when we want something to be done, there is always a connection that we will try to establish. So here Mainakam is trying to establish that connection. That is the sambandha between you and me. So that is the reason Manayami, I respect you, Manyaha, and you are indeed worthy of respect. So he is saying that I am not showing respect out of gratitude to some person who doesn't deserve that respect. I know that you are worthy of that respect, and he is indeed mentioned in the previous set of shlokas, right? He said, you are famous and you are well known in all the three lokas. So you are no ordinary person. I know that you are worthy of my respect, and that is why tataha aham, that is why manayami, I will show my respect towards you. And I know that manyaha, here manyaha, Hanuman. So you are worthy of that respect. And he's saying that that is the relationship, that is the connection between you and me. Finally, after all the talk, Mainaka mountain is trying to establish to Hanuman that in case you are confused, please, I have a healthy relationship with you. I am doing this out of gratitude and respect. Please don't be confused that I am trying to hinder your goal. I am trying to stop you from reaching your goal. I'm trying to stop the Rama Karyam for which you have started. Kapi Mukhya. So the leader or the chief among the monkeys. Mahagunaha. So he repeatedly is addressing Hanuman, explaining when he is explaining Hanuman and his virtues, he is repeatedly saying, Mahagunaha, you have the greatest of the virtues and you are worthy of my respect. Asmin eva gate karye sagarasya mama eva cha pritim pritamanaha kartum tvam arhasi mahakapes. Therefore, not now he has explained about ocean. Now he has explained about himself. So he says that pritim pritamanaha. You should bring joy to both of us by resting on me. You would make me happy, and in turn, sagaraha, the ocean also will be happy. So you need to make sure that in that by doing that one particular act, you will make both of us happy, because Sagaraha has the duty to show gratitude to Rama because he belongs to the same kula as King Sagara. So he will be happy because he was the one who initiated Mainaka to rise up and offer a seat, offer a place to rest for Hanuman, offer something for him to eat as well. So by doing that task, you will be able to bring happiness, joy to both the ocean as well as me. Here refers to Mainaka. Asmin evam thus gate karye. You're actually on your way to do something. Sagarasya mama, both of the Sagaram and of me. Pritim pritamanaha. Indeed, you will bring great joy. Kartum arhasi. He's saying, Tvam kartum arhasi. You are capable of bringing that joy to both me and the ocean. Mahakape. Again, he's addressing Mahakapihi. When you address or when you call them, it becomes Mahakape. Mahakape, oh great monkey. In this matter where you have come for a particular task, both ocean, Sagaram, and Mama, me, both of us will indeed experience a lot of joy when you take some time to rest on me, right? That's what he's trying to reiterate. Shramam mokshaya pujam cha grihana kapi sattama pritim cha bahu manyasva pritaha asmi tava darshanat. So I am requesting you. Mainakam is still saying. So he's saying that I am indeed pritim cha bahumanyasva. Bahumanyasva is I hold you in great regard. So in order to rest for some time, shramam mokshaya. Shramam is stress or fatigue. Mokshaya means relieve that shramam. Means here relieve your fatigue, your exhaustion. And pujam grihana. Here pujam refers to not the actual puja you will be doing, the respect that the mountain is showing. Grihana means please accept that, please hold on to that, please respect my ask and accept it. Kapi sattama, again sat means good, the best amongst the monkey. Pritim cha bahumanyasva, indeed whatever I am trying to offer you, I am doing it in high regard to you. Pritaha asmi, just by looking at you, tava darshanat, by just looking at you, aham pritaha asmi, tava darshanat, by just looking at you, I feel so happy, I feel extremely elated. So the best among the Vanaras, it is time for you to release your fatigue, you reduce your fatigue and accept the regard and the respect that I am showing. I'm doing it out of the love that I have for you. So not just love, please understand, when I look at you, by just seeing you in front of me, tava darshanat, I am experiencing great happiness. Evam uktaha kapishreshtaha tam nagottamam abravit pritaha asmi kritam athityam manyuhu esha apaniyatam. Now Hanuman was listening to all this patiently. The the best of the mountains, Nagottamam, the best of the mountains, was speaking to Hanuman. Now, what is Hanuman going to respond or say? Is he going to still be upset that, you know what, I am actually trying to go to achieve a goal, and here you are telling me that you want to show gratitude for something that was done in some yuga, and do you think now is the time to do it? If normal human beings, even if somebody is trying to help us and do the right thing, we will only be able to understand it from our point of view, right? We won't be able to understand it from their point of view. We will constantly be dwelling on, what about my karyam? Do you think this is going to help me? Do you think it is going to get me any sooner to Lanka and find out where Sita Mata is and come back and tell Rama that, I have actually seen her and we can wage the war against Ravana? So Hanuman could have responded in a very different way. But look at Hanuman's eloquence here. And in fact, it is said that in Ramayana, when Rama was describing Hanuman to somebody, and that is probably why Hanuman was chosen as messenger to Ravana. When Hanuman was being described to somebody by Rama said, his eloquence is so great that even if somebody comes to wage a war, if Hanuman speaks to them, that Shatru will become a friend. He has that kind of eloquence and that kind of power to speak to people and convince them to do the right thing. So here, Hanuman, listening to the speech of Mainaka, he was patiently listening, even though time is ticking there. He let Mainakam speak, and after Mainakam was done all the talking, he's saying, Preetaha asmi. Okay, I have understood what you have said. I am indeed happy. I am not, because initially Hanuman hit Mainakam with the chest, thinking that because he could not stop the speed, for one. Two, I think he probably didn't know that Mainaka rose up to show its gratitude. So Hanuman was still trying to figure out why this mountain suddenly came out of the ocean and was offering a place to sit. So here now, after all the talking, Hanuman, calmly he's saying, don't worry, I am very happy. Why am I happy? Kritam Atityam. I understand that you have done the right kind of Atiti Satkaram. Whatever hospitality needs to be shown to Atiti, you have done that. So I am very happy. So Hanuman, when he starts off, the first sentence he says is, I am very happy. So Mainakam will be happy to hear. If we were there, we would have said like 10 sentences and then we would have said, I am happy. We would have had to interpret those 10 sentences to figure out whether Hanuman was indeed happy or not. Which is why when he comes back to Rama, and many of you would have heard this, when he comes back to Rama and wants to convey that Sita, he saw Sita. So if he had to convey, he should have said that I saw Sita, right? In English, okay, I saw Sita. In Sanskritam, it's the other way around. He says, Drishta, I actually saw. The first thing he says is saw, because he didn't want Rama to even wait for, fraction of a second to hear Sita first. If he said Sita first and then said, I saw Sita, Rama would have had to wait for the fraction of a second to know whether he saw Sita or did he not see. So Hanuman, when he conveyed saying that I saw Sita. In English, the sentence construction is that way, but in Sanskritam, it's usually the other way around. Of course, in Sanskritam, you can put the words in any order, but Hanuman cleverly chose to say that I saw Sita. In Tamil, if you had to say, I know there are a lot of, Uma auntie is saying, in Tamil, if we had to say, we'll say, Sitayai Kanden, right? We'll say Sita first and then we will say Kanden. But when he conveyed, he said, Kanden Sitayai. I saw Sita. So even though grammatically the other way around is correct, he conveyed the Kanden part first, the I saw part first, and then he said Sita. So Hanuman has that kind of eloquence where he knows what to say and what will be the emotion of the other person. What is it that he will be looking for? After all the description that Mainaka gave, Mainaka wants to know whether Hanuman is happy, because at the end of the day, all the respect, the place to rest and everything is what to make Hanuman happy, right? He wants to show his gratitude and Hanuman should be happy. So Hanuman starts his response to Mainaka. How does he say? He says that, "O great mountain, Nagottama, I am very happy. Pritaha asmi." Why am I happy? I am not happy because, you got protected, or my father helped, or, you were kind of hinted by the Sagaram and you came up and you offered. I am happy because the Athithi Upacharam that you explained, saying that needs to be done, that has been done in the right way. So whatever anger you or me, might be having, you because I hit you with my chest, and me because I initially thought, these are things that, within the codes, you read between the lines, where whatever anger is there, apaniyatam, let us forget that, let us move past that. So beautiful, this 131st shloka, where Hanuman, when he starts responding to Mainakam, he conveys so beautifully. He says, I am very happy. I'm happy because you have showed your hospitality in such a beautiful way. And whatever might be the misunderstanding that you and I have, let us get past that. Let us move beyond that. So what is he continuing to say? Tvarate karyakalaha me ahaha cha api ativartate pratignya cha maya datta na sthatavyam iha antare. So he says that pratignya, we all know what is pratignya. Pratignya means a vow that is taken, commitment that is given. So this is one thing that we all have to remember when we commit to something, right? It is important that you stick to that commitment and you deliver it. It should not be that every single time you commit to something and you just let it pass. There will always be excuses. There will always be reasons that we can use to not deliver what we had committed to. So this particular shloka, from the lessons learned that we are marking, even the previous one, we can mark saying that when we want to communicate something, what is the most important thing that we need to communicate? We need to communicate that in a short. So here Hanuman is not using Dirgha Sutra, right? He is not using convoluted long sentences. He is using short and crisp words. I'm happy, why I'm happy, and I understand. Let's resolve whatever conflict that we had, right? The three things he has just conveyed so beautifully. So we need to remember that. Similarly, whatever commitment or goal that we have signed up in life, there will always be hindrances. There will always be other things that come as priority into our life. But it is important that we stick to the commitment and we deliver it. It is as simple as I have a commitment to attend Sundara Kandam classes every week. For me, the class has to start on time. 4:30. By 4:30, everybody should be like kind of let in, right? Into Zoom or and YouTube streaming should start. So that is the kind of commitment you need to have, and everything has to work around that. So these simple commitments that we what will happen if I start like 5 minutes late? Nothing is going to happen. But for me, there are so many of you who have set aside the time, and you have respected the class, respected the fact that person is teaching and you're here on time. In fact, many are ahead of time. So it is important that I respect that you show, and make sure that the class starts on time. So Sanskritam classes or any live classes that I do, I always make sure that they start on time. at least, the ones that, I have complete control over. If, there's somebody else involved, and especially if the person is not technically savvy, it becomes challenging. Like, for example, the Damodara Ashtakam that we have been doing, usually by 7 we start, sometimes it becomes 7:75, 7:10, because the person who's doing, is not technically savvy, and you have to work with that person, and that's okay. But we all have to deliver the commitment. And that is why Hanuman is telling here, Pratignya Maya Datta, I have given a vow that I am going for Ramakaryam, and Statavyam na iha, I should not stay here at all. Where Antare, in between. So, and what is it? Tvarate, I have come here with a task which is time bound. Karya kalaha, there is a specific time for my task, and I need to do it with urgency. Ahaha means the day. Ati vartate, the day is also passing. So it is not like I can rest and take some time and then do something. So I should not stay here. So the time to perform Hanuman's duty is what is making him go in haste. Right? Here, haste is not in a negative sense. He is ensuring that he goes, sees Sita, comes back and conveys to Rama everything in one day. So there is no room for stopping over at all. So he says that the day is also passing. I have made a promise. So I should not deviate from my task, and I should not neglect, I should not stay here. Now, how is Mainakam going to respond, and what is Hanuman going to do? Iti uktva panina shailam alabhya haripungavaha jagama akasham avishya viryavan prahasan iva. So prahasan. So saying this, Hanuman was smiling. So until now, he kind of had a neutral emotion and he was listening to Mainakam. Now he's telling that I'm happy. Let's move past the mental disturbance we both had, but I have a task to complete. Having said that, what Hanuman did was, the Mainaka mountain wanted Hanuman to rest. Now, Hanuman, if he just goes away without even acknowledging, that would be something the Mainaka mountain would be regretting. Hanuman came this far. I'm so unfortunate that, he didn't even come and rest for a few minutes. He could have just come near me, rested for some time, 1 minute, 2 minutes, and then 2 minutes and left. So what Hanuman did, so beautifully, Valmiki has explained here, iti yuktva panina shailam alabhya. What he did, he touched the mountain. So that is a way of acknowledging, right? Somebody makes something for us. We are coming, going as a guest, respecting us as a guest. Some person has made something. The moment we go there, oh, no, I don't take this, I don't have this, I don't want this, the kind, it might be genuine, but it kind of devalues the effort that the other person has put, right? So sometimes we say, I don't want this much, but just give me, one sip. I will have one sip as taste because you have given me. I don't want this, but instead I can have something else, so that person has taken the effort to show their love towards us. They have put in the effort. So sometimes when we go, we'll say, I don't want payasam, I'll just take one sip. Or we'll say, don't give me one full glass of coffee, I'll just take, a little sip, or, half a glass or something like that. So similarly, Hanuman basically is saying, touched the mountain. That is his way of showing that whatever upacharam you have given me, you have shown me, I acknowledge that. And this is a shloka we need to mark. Sometimes when people do things out of love, even if it is something that is not close to our heart, even if it is something that we are not in a place to accept, instead of completely denying what they have done, we can do something, right? Something in return that will make them feel loved, because they are trying to show their love towards us. So it is important for us to reciprocate our love. It need not be in a way that they expect, right? They, like Mainakam was expecting that Hanuman will rest. But it is Hanuman's duty to reciprocate that love, given the task that he has in hand, in a way that he is capable of. What is he capable of? The least he can do is, like a pat, like a, a kind gesture that he can show to Mainakam. He touched the mountain, and imagine how Mainakam would have felt. Mainakam has such great regard for Hanuman, and Mainakam wants to show gratitude towards Vayu and Hanuman. It is representing Sagaram as well. So everything is basically covered by just one tiny gesture of Hanuman, where Hanuman, before taking off, Jagama Akasham Avishya, before entering again into the sky, Prahasan, he was smiling. That Viryavan, that Hanuman, what did he do? Panina, with his hand, Shailam, Girihi, the mountain, Alabhya, he just touched with love. And how did he express that love? Prahasan, Sirichinde, when a lot of things that we do is not what we actually say, right? It is our body gestures that convey whether we accept something, we enjoy something, or we are doing something unwantedly, right? Sometimes, it happens even with my kids. I might say yes, but in my mind, I want to say no, and they will just pick it up. They're like, you don't want us to do it, right? I'm like, I said yes, but your face is showing that you don't want us to do it, right? So we are not good at expressing conflicts. When we want to say no, but we say yes, it is just picked up by loved ones around us. So here, when Hanuman is doing that, even though he's preoccupied in his mind with Ramakaryam, the day is progressing, he is flying, he still has yojanas to go. And after reaching there, it is not like he'll find Sita immediately. He really needs to put in the effort. But when he is expressing, reciprocating the love towards Mainakam, he is doing that prahasan, he is smiling and doing it, which is very important. Saha parvata samudrabhyam bahumanat avekshitah pujitah cha upapannabhi Ashir-bhihi Anilatmajah. Here, Anilatmajah, the son of Vayu Bhagavan. What did he do? With great respect, he looked at both the Samudram and the Parvatam. So, Sagaram and Mainakam. Bahumanat, with lot of respect, Avekshitah, he looked at them. So, he conveyed whatever his emotions were towards Mainakam and Sagaram through his eyes. He was showing that respect. When sometimes when we go to Guru, the anugraham that he gives us need not be verbal, need not be through actions. Just through his eyes, he has the ability to bless us and give all the anugraham and convey what the Guru needs to convey. That is the power of eyes, right? Avekshitah, he looked at them. How did he look? He looked with lot of love. Pujitah cha upapannabihi, with whatever appropriate respect that he needs to show. And he was honored by that Hanuman, who was the Anilatmajah, the son of Vayu Bhagavan, was looked upon with great respect by mountain and ocean, and he was honored with appropriate blessing. So Hanuman was thus seen with respect by ocean and the mountain. They both were looking at Hanuman with so much of respect and love, and Hanuman was able to feel it, that the respect that they want to show by offering a place to rest, they were able to convey. Both the mountain and the Samudram, they were able to convey that just through by seeing. Hanuman was seen by them with great respect, and they also gave their blessings. And what is the word here? Ashir-bihi. We in Tamil, we say Asirvadam, right? Ashirvadam. So Ashir-bihi. They also, they were worshipping Hanuman with a lot of blessings. So basically conveying their positivity to Hanuman, through every action, through every word. they were trying to show their gratitude, and they were trying to tell Hanuman and support him that his karyam that he has undertaken will be successful. At the end of the day, that is all we all want, right? Whatever we are undertaking, we want support from people whom we meet. Suppose we meet a stranger, right? You're traveling in a plane, and somebody sitting next to you is asking, what do you do? And you're like, I've just started a new venture, and this is what it is. And that person says, that's great, the market is awesome, I think you're tackling the right kind of people, and this is what you need to do. Great effort, keep going. Some unknown person is encouraging us, we will be motivated. Suppose this is sitting next to a person who is like, you are doing this, I don't think the market is ready. I think many companies are already doing this. Why are you reinventing the wheel, right? We'll be like, when will the plane land? How long do I have to sit next to this person? So that is the kind of vibes that we get when we meet people, which makes a huge difference. So here Hanuman was indeed enthused to continue his journey. So So what did he do? Hanuman started continuing his journey. Atha urdhvam duram utplutya hitva shailam maharnavo. Pituhu panthanam asthaya jagama vimale ambare. So Hanuman thus utplutya, he leapt across. Urdhvam duram, far and high. He continued, and he left behind, hitva, leaving behind. That means he traveled far. What did he leave behind? Shailam Maha Arnavam. So he left behind the mountain and the ocean. And what did he do? Pituhu Panthanam. Panthanam means margam, the path of his father. Here, the direction of wind. So we all saw that father is also trying to support Hanuman's venture. So he continued to take the Akasha Margam, following the wind, following Vayu Bhagavan, his father, Vimale Ambare, in the clear sky. So Hanuman, after leaving behind the mountain and that ocean, he leapt and flew into the clear sky, following the path of his father, Vayu Bhagavan. Bhuyah cha urdhva gatim prapya girim tam avalokayan vayu sunuhu niralambe jagama vimale ambare. Again, he moved upwards and he looked back. So this is also another beautiful gesture by Hanuman. So when we go to say bye to somebody, right? Sometimes, these days we live in apartments, and when somebody is leaving, it could be even a child. When we are trying to see the child off in the morning, we go till the door, and then the mother has chores to complete, or the mother has to get the other child ready, or do something else, or has to get father ready, or do something for the elders in the family. So sometimes the mother doesn't have the opportunity to come all the way down and say bye to the child. Now the mother will be looking from the balcony. After saying bye to the child, she'll rush to the balcony, and she'll be standing near the balcony to see that the child is getting into the van, right? That is trying to pick up the child. Now, before the child gets into the van, the mother will be waiting for the child to turn back and say a bye, right? That will make the rest of her day so happy. So that is what Hanuman is doing here. So these small gestures in life is what makes life very beautiful. So bhuyah, again, urdhva gatim, after he moved up, prapya, he kind of caught his speed. Girim tam avalokayam, he again saw the mountain, suddenly turned back and saw the mountain, kind of acknowledging what the conversation happened between the mountain and him, kind of acknowledging and accepting whatever Atiti Satkaram the mountain did, and expressing that he was indeed happy. If we don't want to see somebody, if we are not happy with somebody, on a day when the mother and the son had fight in the morning, the son definitely will not, son or daughter will not say bye, because that is their way of expressing that I did not like the fact that you asked me to put the clothes for washing. So that is kind of expressing the love for each other. So he avalokayan, he looked at the mountain again, he looked back and then continued his journey. Vimale ambare jagama, he continued in the clear sky. Tat dvitiyam hanumatah drishtva karma sudushkuram, shamyatam, sudushkaram prashamsuhu suraha sarve siddhaha parama rishayah. So all the sages and all the sarve devaha, here suraha means devas. People who are not suraha are called as asuras. Suras means devas. So all the devas and all the rishis who were looking at Hanuman, tat dvitiyam, which is the second difficult task that he undertook. What is it? The first one is the flight over the ocean. Now he had a small pause there. He handled it so beautifully. So dvitiyam, that second task that Hanuman had to undertake, seeing that Hanuman handled it so well, sudushkaram, whether he had to rest or whether he is going to fight with the mountain or whether he is going to hit and go, or whether he is going to condemn, nindanam, and then go, or whether he is going to, what, I have indeed, had a tiring journey, so let me just rest for some time. And he can always use Mainakam as an excuse, right? He can say that, oh, I didn't do it for me, I did it for Mainakam because it wanted to show its gratitude to my father and I felt responsible, so I wanted to sit. So he could anyways have used that as an excuse, but then he did not do any of that. So dushkaram karma, a difficult task, a tricky task that Hanuman had to take. Prashamsuhu. So he was being praised by whom all the Siddha Purushas, all the Rishis and all the Devas, they were praising, looking at Hanuman's, Chaturyam, and not just Chaturyam, the right way of handling the tricky situation. Devataha cha abhavan rishtaha tatra sthaha tasya karmana kanchanasya sunabhasya sahasrakshah cha vasavah. So the devataha, all the gods who were there, prishtaha abhavan, they became very happy. Staha means who were present there. By what? By his action. Tasya karmana. Tasya refers to Anjaneya. Anjaneyasya karmana. Hanumata karmana. And they became very happy. And who became happy? Kanchanasya Sunabhasya. So the golden mountain. Sahasrakshah. Indra also was watching. So Indra also became very happy. And Vasavaha. So here the Devas, Devendra who were there, they became extremely happy. Hrishtaha. By the task that they saw. Tasya karmana. I think there's a slight, there are two interpretations to tasya there. I think the most common interpretation, tasya refers to Hanuman. So some of them indicate that tasya actually refers to Mainakam, but it makes more, I think the interpretation comes because Kanchanasya Sunabhasya Tasya Karmana. So I think it will be more appropriate to say that they were all happy looking at, they refers to the Devas and Devendra. They became happy looking at the golden colored Mainaka. But I think some people say it refers to Hanuman, but I think it makes more sense to say that Kanchanasya, Kanchanam is gold color, Sunabha is the mountain, Tasya Karmana Krishtaha Devataha Krishtaha Abhavan. They became extremely happy. Uvacha Vachanam Dhiman Paritoshat Sagadgadam Sunabham Parvata Shreshtam Swayam Eva Shachipatihi. So here, Indra, who is the wise person and the husband of Shachi, here refers to Indra, one of the wives of Indra, that spoke with satisfaction. And he addressed Sunabha. We saw that the Nabha of the mountain or the central portion is golden in color. So Mainakam has another name, Sunabha. So Indra, Dhiman, was extremely wise. Shachipatihi, the consort of Shachi, spoke. Uvacha. What did he speak? Vachanam, these words. How did he speak? Paritoshat. He was very happy. And Sagadgatam. So he was kind of stammering and trying to get the right words to speak and convey his emotion. So in this 139, Indra is trying to express his opinion here. So he is saying that Hiranyanabha Shailendra Paritustah Asmi Te Bhrisham Abhayam Te Prayachami Tishtha Saumya Yathasukam. So he's saying that I'm extremely happy. Paritustah Aham Asmi. How Bhrisham, I am greatly happy. So he is giving a boon there. Abhayam adikartha, kind of protection that he is giving. So the same Indra who was chasing this mountain to cut off his wings, looking at how beautiful the mountain is and how righteous the mountain is and how it, very wisely expressed his duty-bound gratitude, Indra became very happy. So he says, Hiranyanabha, the one with the golden navel, Shailendra, again refers to the mountain, the greatest of the mountains, the lord of the mountains. Paritushta, aham paritushtaha asmi. I am extremely happy. Te, with whom? With you. Te refers to the mountain here. I'm greatly happy. Bhrisham means greatly happy. So abhayam, te, abhayam here, protection, or you don't have to be scared of me. Bhayam is fear. Earlier, Mainakam had this fear towards Indra, right? Indra was chasing Mainakam to chop off the wings. So he's saying that, you don't no longer have to be scared of me. I will offer you fearlessness. I will offer you protection. So you can happily remain here. So now that Indra has seen Mainakam, might think that, oh my God, my enemy has located and he knows where I am now. Is he going to chop off my wings now? So Indra is saying that, no, you have done the right thing. I appreciate the righteousness. I appreciate the path that you have taken, which is the duty that you have kept, the gratitude that you have shown. So I'm going to let you live happily ever after. So Tishtha Saumya Yathasukam. So however happy you want to be here, you can live in that Sagaram ever after. So Indra is speaking here and he is kind of blessing Mainakam there. I absolutely loved this set of shlokas because it conveys a lot of subtle nuances that we need to look out for and that we need to learn, especially in tricky situations that we face and sometimes day to day where we all miss or we all fail. These are things that we have to watch out for and we need to keep up. So these specific verses from this set was very beautiful. Of course, Hanuman still has the remaining journey to continue. And is that going to be smooth? How is he going to handle it? We have to eagerly wait and watch and learn to see how Hanuman is continuing his journey. But here, Mainakam offering Hanuman, reciprocating the love in a way that he is capable of, given all the constraints, and doing that with a happy face. And then after he moved and continued his flight, looking back to that touch where he re-established the sambandha that Mainakam was talking about. I think very subtly explained by by Valmiki, and I absolutely loved these set of shlokas. I hopefully will be able to upload the shlokas later today or early tomorrow. Thanks to Jyotsna for doing the set of shlokas, the videos every week. She's in college and somehow finds way to complete the shlokas and give to me. Her part is done. My part is pending, where I have to upload to YouTube and make them available. Give me until end of tonight, or by tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, I will make them available for everybody to practice. Do practice. I see a lot of them extremely committed to this learning, not just the shlokas, the meaning as well. And I think a lot of us are trying to internalize what is being conveyed in the shlokas. And I think that is what is going to make a difference to our lives. So even though this is a itihasa, there are a lot of subtle learnings that we can pick and learn and remember and implement, reread, which enhances the beauty of our life and makes life even more worth it to live. So let us all, join together and as a satsangam and enjoy this great work, and not just as a parayanam, not just as a shloka, but something that we take and we implement and we use as a guide, right, to our life. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Hari Om Tatsat Mahaperiyava Sharanam Sarvam Krishna Arpanamastu. Jai Jai Shankara Har Har Shankara. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Hanuman. Thank you all for joining. Ram, Ram, Ram. Keep practicing, keep learning, keep internalizing, and keep implementing. Om Tat Sat.